Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing the books I got signed at the Pittsburgh Comicon, and a couple of just random thoughts that I had about going there. First of all, I had a great time. Uh, Spent like 7 hours there on the Saturday. I think it was like on the 27th. And they handed out this. I guess it shows like which artists are going to be there. The map where they were all at, but it had the Guardians of the Galaxy on there. So I thought this was a pretty sweet cover for the book here. Uh, Overall, I'd say this is probably one of the better shows I've went to. Uh, First, it just had a ton of comics, which is great. Um, there's a few toy tables, not that much. A couple gaming tables, but the rest were all comics and creators. So it was just refreshing, you know. And then there's been a lot of stuff about cosplayers and stuff like that. They weren't even a factor. I mean, there was a couple pretty cool ones. I think somebody was one of the Dino bots, which was a pretty awesome. But I didn't even. If you weren't like looking for them, I mean, you could basically, been going table to table with no problems at all. A couple other things I noticed, like I guess all of a sudden, it seemed like every dealer was trying to charge $25 for this book. I pulled it out of the dollar bin like 2 weeks ago. I mean, mine's in. I mean, it's pretty much the pages are white, and I mean, I don't see really any flaws with this. So it was just funny because I'd be going through like the back issues and stuff like that, and like a random con goer there would come up to and ask if they had Deadpool's first appearance in New Mutants '98, and they'd be like, "Oh no, we don't have that, but we have his second appearance." And I mean, I'm talking stacks of this book, and they all had $25 price tags on them. I was like, so it was just an observation. I'm not sure how true that is. I paid $1. I think that's what it's worth for me to pick up. I mean, I picked up an extra copy just to possibly have trade bait in the future. Let's see here. So yeah, I got a few books signed. The two people I wanted was Bill Sinkwitz and Mike Grell. I got both signatures on books that I truly like by them, so that was awesome. First up, I got this book, Hulk issue 204. Oops, stay. Hey, I gotta play. Right? There you go. I got that book signed by Herb Trimpe. It's The Incredible Hulk issue 204. Funny thing is, Comic Holder 410. He had a video. I'm gonna leave a link down below, down there, about a certain gentleman that had a ton of books, and I think this was the same guy, because his description of this fellow was spot on. So I wish I would have took a picture so I could have sent it to you, but yeah. But so, anyways, I mean, this guy had a long box of the Death of Wolverine, that first issue, and not the Herb Trimpe variant one, but the black cover. I believe it's but I mean, it was ridiculous how many issues this were. I mean, I think he was pulling out stacks of 25. So I'm waiting in line. I got my one book to get signed, and mine's like not even in mint condition. It's got the old like subscription crease there where it was folded in half. But I've had it for a while, and so I go up there, and I was behind another guy. We were there, I waited probably about 20 minutes in line to get this book signed. It was the longest line I had to wait in, because the guy in front of me had a long box of Death of Wolverine, which I don't even think Herb Trimpe did anything besides that variant cover. So I'm waiting there. Then the guy in front of me pulls out a stack of books. I mean, some of them were trades, granted, but I mean, Herb just looked at it and he just like shook his head, and now he's like, I can't sign those right now. I was like, he just seems so frustrated. He's like, is anybody in line got one issue that they could sign? And I like held my hand up. I was like, yeah, me. But I also wanted to buy a print off him too, with the Wolverine one, the first appearance of Hulk 180. But yeah, that he had a print the last page of that issue. I was like, I was gonna buy it. I'm like, but he was just so like just frustrated. He was just like, and I guess somebody got a book signed by him, because he had to sign like first signatures free or something like that, and $2 additional after 3 or 4 titles or whatever. And if you wanted to get it CGC'd or something like that, because their booth was right across from him, and he was like, I guess some guy got it signed and went right over to the thing and submitted it without paying any money for that, which is BS, you know. I mean, these guys are there to make money too, you know. And I was just happy he signed my book. I mean, because he's like, I'm not going to sign anything till after 3 o'clock or something like that, because he had some sketches to do, and he just seemed really not upset. I have 5 book limit, I think, before I just start being annoying, I guess. So I try to keep mine under 5 issues if I want to get signed. I just got the one signed by George this time, since I got all my other issues that I wanted signed. I ended up getting Chet Harwood's autograph down there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It says "To Me." Yeah, and this is the 5th printing of issue 1 of Harley Quinn. So nice to have that in my collection. Then I got Ron Friends to sign a couple Thor issues here. I got issue 419. He signed up there, right across that. He's an awesome guy. He's a bit of a ball buster, but he's pretty funny. I was laughing. And issue 416. So that's awesome. Now the 2 main guys I went to go see, like I said, Bill Sienkiewicz and Mike Grell. I think the rest of these I got signed. A lot of these guys weren't charging, but Mike Grell was charging like $1 an issue, and after the first issue, after one issue was free, then the additional was $3 or $1 each. And Bill Sienkiewicz was first one free and 2 for $5. So I just got the 2 for $5 that I only brought 3 issues anyway, so it was perfect for me. But I got him to sign Lectra issue 6. He signed it in red up here. I had my other one, but I just didn't want to get that one signed, issue 1. So I got issue 23. And he used just like this red marker. It was like almost like a paint, so it was pretty cool. So that was Moon Knight issue 23, which is just awesome. Then this is the one. This is my favorite cover I got signed out of there, or favorite comic I got signed just for the cover itself there. So that was perfect. Just looks like part of the. So. Then I met Mike Grell, which was awesome. He wrote one of my favorite stories in comics, probably of all time. But I had him also sign issue 1. He signed down below there. So just an awesome artist. I wanted to get a sketch by him, but I was like, he had a waiting list, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to go on that Sunday, which I couldn't have won anyways, so I had to pass on it, which I'm probably going to regret. But then I had him sign the Longbow Hunters issue 1. Issue 2. And issue 3. Or book 3, I should say. Yeah, but I'm so happy to. He was such a nice guy too. I mean, if he comes next time, I will definitely be getting on the list for a sketch from him. And I only got one sketch done, just because time restraints. I didn't want to like keep having to go back and stuff like that to each of the artists, but I ended up getting a sketch from Ron Friends. I mean, if you ever get a chance, I mean, this cost me $40, and I'm just so happy with how this turned out. I think I'm gonna get a Spider-Man one next time because he did a lot of Spider-Man work. So, but I ended up getting a sketch on this, the Thor God of Thunder blank cover there, issue 1. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, wow. And that only cost me $40. And that was just well worth it. I mean, I could have got a full figure for $60, but I don't know. I'm sort of like, I like the headshot, like the bust part. I might, if I do get a Spider-Man one, which I probably will. I'll probably get the full body one. But this has just turned out so awesome on this Thor. So I'm so happy with this book. And this is probably my favorite piece that I got out of the con. I mean, just looking at it now, I'm just gonna put it on my shelf. But yeah, just so happy with it. And I think I'm gonna make sure I at least get for all the cons I go to. I'm making sure I at least get, just save, even if it costs a little bit extra more money than I really want to spend. Then I'm just gonna get like one of these. Try to get one of these done each time, either on a blank variant or just a regular, just plain sketch. I'd like to get a George Perez one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. If I can find it something I want him to draw, I'll probably do it. Like, but it's so hard. He's got so many characters, and it's just like so tough to just pick one. So I don't know. I have to sit down and really think about it. But this one, spot on. So, all right, guys, that was my Pittsburgh Comicon signatures, and I should have my haul video up here pretty shortly. Got a lot of good deals. I mean, my God, I think I probably got about 50 books, and I didn't spend all the money. I went there with it too, which is awesome. So there's other sales coming up around the town, so I was glad I didn't spend all that money. Now I can spend it on that without feeling guilty. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all my new subscribers. Got like 3 over the past week here, so that's awesome. I keep trying to watch everybody's videos and commenting. So, all right, I'll talk to you next time.